Welcome back to Night of the Living Dead. It's a zombie-side game. We're playing Scene 3, which is They're Afraid of Fire. And we need to get rid of all of the ghouls on the board, and we have to make sure we have all the spawn points in the same place. And the way we do that is we build Molotov cocktails. We're going to have to throw it at that one, which will move that spawn point over there. And if we can do that, we will complete the scene. So I guess let's get to it. We have 3 fatties and a walker out here, which is not the greatest. And we've got Ben here with the Winchester, which cannot take out a fatty. But we do have a couple characters that have the ability to take fatties out, so that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and start with, I'm not sure who we want to start with. I think we're going to start with, now let me think about this. Alright, we're going to start with Helen. Helen here has the Ithaca shotgun, and she has plenty of shells. So 0 to 1 range, we have enough range to shoot into the crowd there. Rolls 2 dice, hits on a 4+, doing 2 damage a hit. So that's a pretty good shotgun. And with plenty of shells, she can re-roll that. She's got 3 actions, plus a free search action. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do our free search action first. Regular search action, so she's going to get 2. She has a flashlight. We're looking to make Molotov cocktails, of course, so she finds plenty of bullets and she finds a scope. Oh, I think she's going to... Does Ben have plenty of bullets? Ben has plenty of shells. I think we're going to keep the plenty of bullets for Ben, and we are going to throw the scope away. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're throwing the scope away, and we're going to keep the plenty of bullets. So that was Helen's first action, was to do it, or free action, of course. She has that. That's her zombie side. And then for her second action, she will trade with Ben, and she's going to give him plenty of bullets so that he now has the ability to re-roll. He has the Winchester. She's got 2 actions remaining, and she's going to take a couple of shots out here with her shotgun. So let's go ahead and do that. She gets 2 dice to roll, and she hits on a 4+, and she gets to re-roll all of the dice if she misses, because she has plenty of shells. And she gets 1 hit, and I think we're going to leave it that way. So she gets 1 hit. She has to hit the, I think she hits the fatties first. So the fatty gets out, gets rid of 1 of them. So that's pretty good. She still has another action, and so she will fire again into that zone. It's her final action, and she's got plenty of shells. She rolls a 4 and 3, so she gets 1 hit again. And I think she's gonna take it. She's gonna take the 1 hit. She takes out the other fatty, because the targeting order, you have to hit fatties first, and then walkers. I guess fatties are easier to, or you hit them first because they're in the way. They're a lot larger. And that's going to be the end of Helen's turn. And we have to figure out who we want to have going next. Alright, I think we're going to have Tom go next. He's up here with, he's got a machete. He's also got a shotgun. So for his first action, he'll move down here. And he's got 2 actions he can shoot out here with the shotgun. So let's go ahead and have him do that. Alright, so he's going to be using the same shotgun that Helen has. They found 2 of them. Rolling 2 dice. He does not have plenty of shells though, so he's just whatever he rolls, and of course we need a 4+. And wow, he gets a nice shot with the shotgun, takes out both of them. And I think I forgot to add the experience for Helen. Helen's going to be up to 2 experience. Tom just got 2 experience there as well by taking out the fatty and the walker, so he's up to 2 experience. Alright, good stuff. So we've cleaned out the spawn zone nicely. And we have 1 more action remaining for Tom. And is he in a zone? He is with Ben. So I wonder if he should give Ben the flashlight. I think he is going to go ahead and give Ben the flashlight. There we go. And that's going to end off Tom's turn. Not a bad turn. Got a couple of kills in there. And let's see who we want to have going next. I think we're going to have Judy go next. Alright, so we're going to have Judy go next. She's right here. She has the Smith & Wesson, which is a nice little handgun. Rolling 1 die, hits on a 3+, 0 to 1 range, doing 1 damage. And we have the open door, and we have a breaker there. So for her first action, she will go ahead and shoot at the breaker, and she rolls a 1, and she has plenty of bullets, so she can re-roll that just once, and she gets to 5. So she has lots of bullets, so she fires a spray of bullets out there and takes out the walker. And to give her another experience, she's up to 2. Everyone's still nicely in the blue zone. Okay, and then for her second action, she will do a search. We're looking for mason jars and flammable fluid, of course, and she finds a relative. Well, okay then. She finds a relative showing up. She has 1 action remaining. She also has the chainsaw. So she will be using the chainsaw on the relative, rolling 5 dice, hitting on a 5 plus, doing 2 damage a hit. I have a pretty good feeling that she will be able to take the relative down. She does need to roll a 5, or we'll see. And oh yeah, she gets 5 and a 6. Boom! The relative is gone. I didn't bother switching everyone back to Romero's side and then back to zombie side, because when a relative shows up, everyone switches to Romero's side. But as soon as there's no relatives on the board, you switch back to zombie side. So I saved myself the hassle. And that's the end of Judy's turn. So she took a shot, took out the breaker. She also gets 1 more experience for taking out the relative. So that's going to be, she's up to 3 experience. And we still have some more characters. We still have Barbara, Harry, and Ben to go. So let's get at it. Alright, so we're going to have Harry go. His first action is to move up into the zone where he can search for ranged weapons. His second action, he wants to get himself a nice ranged weapon. He doesn't have one yet, and now he has the Winchester 94. So he gets himself a Winchester. And for his final action, he moves back out into that area. Very, very quick turn for Harry. He just wanted to pick himself up a nice ranged weapon. Okay, up next we have either Ben or Barbara. Let's go ahead and have Ben, I think, go next. All right, we're going to have Ben go next. He has a flashlight, so he can pull 2 cards at once. So 1, 2 with the flashlight. And we need mason jars, and we need flammable fluid. He gets boards and plenty of shells. Oh dear, he's just going to discard the boards, which gives him 3 experience. He's going from 1 to 4, and he's got plenty of shells. So he's just going to discard the plenty of shells. We don't need that either. We're looking for mason jars. We're looking for flammable fluid. That was his first action. He can start switching with people if he wants to. What does he have? Plenty of bullets and plenty of shells. Does anyone have a shotgun? Oh, well, he's going to do his second action. He's going to switch with Tom. Tom has the Ithaca shotgun. He might as well give Tom plenty of shells. So that's his second action. And for his third action, I think he's just going to stay there, because we need to stay there to make sure we get everything cleared off on the spawn point. So I think we're just going to give up his action there. That's Ben. Up last then will be Barbara. Alright, and Barbara is sporting those dual torches. She rolls 4 dice, hits on a 3 plus, doing 2 damage a hit. She's going to do a search right here. Again, mason jars and flammable fluid. And she finds plenty of bullets. Oh my god, we're finding so many bullets and shells in the house. We're not finding mason jars, and we're not finding any lovely kerosene or flammable fluid. And so that's going to leave Barbara with 2 actions, and I'm not sure. I guess she might as well try and get herself a ranged weapon. Or actually, no, she's not. I think we're just going to play it safe here. And all Barbara's going to do for her final action, she's going to move in the room here with everybody else, because we do have 2 spawn points right outside the door. We're going to have as many of our survivors here together as we can. And that's going to be it for our survivor's turn. Hope I haven't screwed anything up. If I have, check the comments. I will try and find things in editing as well. Usually at the end of my videos, if I found an error, I will post it at the very end with a correction. Okay, we're going to start spawning. We have 2 spawn points just outside the door and 1 across the way. Let's get to it. But before I get ahead of myself, of course, it would be ghoul movement turn, but because there are no ghouls left on the board, we got rid of all of them. That's why we're going right into spawn mode. Alright, we got 2 spawn points. I'm going to zoom down. We're going to pull some cards and see what we get. Everybody's still in the blue. So a quick check. We have Barbara at 4 experience. We have Harry at 1. We have Ben at 4. We have Tom at 2. We have Helen's at 2 experience. And we have Judy at 3. So everyone's still safely in the blue zone. 7 would kick us over into the yellow slash, I think it's orange. Maybe it's orange yellow, something like that. I'm a little colorblind, I guess, with orange and yellow. So, all right, let's get spawning. All right, 2 spawn points. The first one is the gray one here, and we get nothing because we're in the blue zone. Pretty safe so far. All right, what do we get for the second spawn point? We get just 1 breaker. Again, in the blue, not a big deal, not much happening. We get 1 breaker showing up, and that's it. All right, over we go to the last spawn point. And for our final spawn point, what are we getting? We are getting nothing. Oh boy. All right, I think we're in pretty good shape. We do need to search like crazy though. All right, we're going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. All right, very quick episode, but I am trying to get these up every single day so that we can finish the series off in a timely fashion instead of taking a long time. So we only have 1 breaker on the board. We are set to do a lot of searching. We have, how many cards do we have left in the regular deck? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 cards left in the regular deck, which is not a big issue, I don't think, because there should be 1 more mason jar and 1 more flammable fluid, and there's 6 survivors. We have 2 flashlights. We can easily find everything and make a Molotov. We may be able to finish off our scene 3 in the next episode. If we can make a Molotov, hit this spawn point, and get rid of the 1 walker or the 1 breaker. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Night of the Living Dead. It's a zombie-side game. We're doing scene 3. It's a pretty quick little scene. Finding this one relatively easy, but things will ramp up for scene 4 when we have to get into the car and make our way to the gas pumps and stuff. So we're going to have different boards out here and be doing different things. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Night of the Living Dead.